What's going on? How y'all doing? So did y'all hear about that TikToker that came out and said that the FBI created Dr. King? I mean, where do they be finding these folks to say anything for clicks and views? I mean, really? This is what you be taught? This is what you say? And you know the racism is real. People say anything to discredit something. When someone goes through what they go through, that's not no make-believe. Created what? Oppression during Jim Crow era? Created what? When having your phones tapped, being under surveillance in a country that you're born and bred in? See, the idiots that come on and say stuff like that makes you long for TikTok being closed and locked up. Because if you're going to come out there and say something dumb like that, no wonder people were kind of glad. Look, if that platform got shut down, that's a good example why. To come out there and say something so dumb just to get clicks and views and try to come off like you controversial. I mean, really? I mean, what Dr. King went through ain't no make-believe. It ain't nothing created. You know, all the stuff about declassified and all that. Well, I'll tell you something. Won't you unclassify Epstein? That's what you need to do. But anyway, the problem is that when people take their political beliefs as a certain way, they try to justify their means. And I'm going to tell you like this in English, elephant in the room. And this is for all you conservatives and all you stuff. And it's for Democrats, whatever you is. You ain't going to have another Dr. King. You ain't going to never have another Malcolm X. There was nothing, nobody was jiving about reparations. Both men were talking about reparations, you know. But you get people who come out and say some stuff just to hear themselves talk because they think it's fashionable to downplay when the racism is legalized and what's been going on, you know. There's nothing to debunk, just like if you really understand the history, you got to understand that it runs deeper. But there's always propaganda and always people trying to downplay what happened, especially people that weren't even here to recognize, but they get bought and paid to say that kind of stuff. So they put them up here on these platforms and say that stuff. They weren't even around to understand, and they don't have no one to educate them. They get bought and paid to tell lies, and they don't even believe